Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Sunday, which means it's time for another Nozz Watches Tamadachi wa Mahao! Yeah! Ah, yes. Yeah, so we are watching, episode 6 of season 2, and, would you believe my mind has just blanked out and I've completely forgotten what the episode's called, so just give me a second, I'm just going to... The Cutie Pox, it's 3 fucking words. It's 3 fucking words. How did I not remember that? But yeah, we're watching, the Cutie Pox. Luckily I remember the episode a lot more than I remember the fucking title. Cutie Pox is, one of my favorites from season 2 because it shows, well, in theory, it teaches Applebloom and I guess the rest of the Cutie Mark Crusaders, like, because Applebloom would be like going back to the clubhouse and be like, guys, I just learned something today. If we try and rush getting our cutie marks, we might mess up and get a horrible illness. I mean, this time I just had cutie pox, and what if next time I get cutie cancer or cutie AIDS? And then she writes a big old letter to Celestia, and Celestia's like, Luna, is cutie AIDS a thing? Like, because seriously, I did some weird shit last night. Okay, thank God. But that besides, I don't remember there being anything wrong with this episode, but, it has been a while since I've watched, season 2, like I've said. Like, so, maybe there is, like, shit wrong with it that I have no idea and I don't remember. Or maybe it's absolutely fucking perfect. I don't know. Either way. I guess that entire thing I should have been saying it during the opening sequence. So I kind of fucked up there and got caught in the moment. But whatever, I guess. 3, 2, 1. Japanese horses. Japanese horses. I'll explain why this keeps fucking up every week afterwards. Bowlingaru! There is no translation for yay. Oh, Scootaloo, fuck off, it's a different context. There's 3 of us, you fucking idiot. Is she about to kick that thing? I completely forgot that. Scootaloo Sula is about to kick that fucking ball. It's like she's playing football. Do sick flip. I also love the Great Lebowski thing. Would you believe I've never seen The Big Lebowski? I keep wanting to watch The Big Lebowski. But I never have time. Like, hey, look, Scootaloo's butt. Not cool, bruh. Like, I've never seen The Big Lebowski. But, like, people say so much stuff about The Big Lebowski. Yeah, and I've just absorbed shit by osmosis. Yatta! Oh, no. Is that... Did that Colt always have eyelashes? Like, did that Colt always have eyelashes? Because he's got a Colt face. He just got girly eyelashes. Pa. Like, I thought that was just an issue with Japanese horses. I mean, there had to be a reason why Professor Oak asks you whether you're a boy or a girl at the start of every game. But... that's the first time I've noticed it. That's really weird. That's really weird. I guess maybe it's because, I don't have the benefit of just listening to the episode. Like, a lot of times when I watch TV and I watch episodes, and you might notice this if you watch staring at, there's sometimes I'll miss stuff. Like, it'll be a visual thing, and I'll be like, why the fuck is this a thing? But I missed the visual cue, because, like, I don't know, maybe when I was watching it, I looked away, like, or something, and I missed it. But with watching it in Japanese, because I have to stare at the screen because I'm looking at the subtitles, I'm picking up on a lot more visual stuff and animation errors. Or maybe it's just because I've been doing this for so fucking long, I'm starting to pick up on it. Maybe that's the case. I don't know. All I know is this is just teaching me that when Season 5 starts up and I start doing staring ats again, then this is just gonna get better. And I guess... also, I'm very certain that the Japanese cancel Season 3. Because apparently, I have a friend who's really up on this shit, like merch-wise as well, because he collects a lot of fucking shit. He says that as far as the Japanese are concerned, it's completely dead. And they should have had Season 3 by now, but they haven't. So, I don't know what's going on with that, but... I don't know. And these kind of staring ats, I guess, because I do a big analysis thing at the fucking end and while I'm watching it, so... I don't know, it's weird. I'm going into the suicide forest, don't follow me! Also, I'm using Sweetie Belle's voice. Well, I mean, that's not the normal way you use a suicide forest, but I guess it works. Applebloom, please help me. I'm speaking some... Wait, please help me, Applebloom. I'm speaking some weird language from the moon. I don't know. See, I ain't no fucking poet. I ain't no poet. Then you have no talent, you little shit. But if you remember, you speak that, you will get hit. Applebloom's kind of cute with a chipped tooth. Like, no sounding weird! No sounding weird, like, don't take that places. Do not take that places. But she is kind of cute with us with the chipped tooth, you know? It's kind of like... I don't know. I don't know, it's cute. I can't explain it. Can't explain that shit. Why do people find puppies cute? Don't know. Don't know me. I shouldn't have fucking defended that so hard. I should just let it happen. Oh my god. And people wonder why some people wonder why I love the Cutie Mark Crusaders so much. The answer, they're fucking adorable. Wait, Chibi-san? Oh, Chibi-san! What's this one that says longer penis? That is, nothing, Applebloom. Hey! Get the fuck out of my tomb. I don't know. Also, how does Ikora know what cutie marks are? She don't have a fucking cutie mark. She has a stripe on her ass. It's not exactly a cutie mark. A rooster and his chicks. Called Talent's Reveal. What the fuck is wrong with Heart's Desire? Japan! Japan! You keep doing this! You take perfectly good things and you fuck them up. Why? Why do you change the names to something that doesn't make sense in context? I like her, like, she's like constantly looking like down, like she's like, oh my god, she's gonna fucking do it. No matter what the fuck I do, she's gonna do it. Yo, what's good, bitches? This is the one time staring at a young girl's ass is going to turn out well. Twist, shut the fuck up! Kill yourself, Twist! Lupa de Hoopari! Why did that make it through the Japaneseification? Lupa de Hoopari! See, I can bipedal! I can bipedal, you dumb bitch! Also, I'm not too up on this. Why did they call it a loop-de-hoop in the show? Isn't it called a hula hoop? Or is hula hoop a brand? Like, is hula hoop the name of the toy or the name of the brand? And the name of the brand just went to the toy and people forgot what the fuck the toy was called. Like, because I've never heard it called a fucking loop-de-hoop. It's always been hula hoop. Like, or is there something where like, I don't know what you call it here, but in where I lived in the UK, we wouldn't call soda soda. If it was a fizzy drink, like even if it was fucking Pepsi, we'd call it Coke. And that still fucks me up because I would just say, like whenever I just want non-specific soda, I'll just say, I just get us a Coke out the fridge. And they're like, don't have any Coke, you have Pepsi. And I'm like, isn't that what I said? You know what I mean? Like, is that like... I Aww. I still think Scootaloo has the best voice out of all three of these fuckers. How does she speak like that? That warps the metal. I'm honestly surprised that isn't Applebloom's talent. Like, it's a fake fucking cutie mark, but she's so damn good at it. Look, she's about to defy the laws of physics. Like, even if it's a fake cutie mark, a real version of the damn thing should have appeared by now, 'cause she's breaking the laws of physics. Like, she can fly, and she's an earth pony, meanwhile Scootaloo is stuck on the ground. I just have 2 cutie marks, because I'm twice as talented as you bitch. God, Cheerilee's voice is so fucking generic, it's weird. Oh, snips and snails, what the fuck? Yeah, where the fuck were you keeping those? Oh yes, I speak the English! Will she speak French? That is what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the French cutie mark to appear. My fucking dogs. Ignore them. Ignore them, I'll go beat them later. No, I won't. No, I won't beat them. Yeah, fuck you, Blue Fast! Like, I like to imagine she wakes up and she stretches and she falls clean through the fucking cloud. Spike's sexual confusion only grew that day. Oh god, I like how she doesn't even question, like, oh, my sister has 2 cutie marks? Well, I don't know, but I'll just roll with it. As I'm completely uneducated, I'll just roll with that. Almost like it doesn't really exist. When I was a nimble child. Oh no, my back! Charlie horse, Charlie horse! And the horse just pops in like, yeah? What's going on, dog? Jesus. Like, always makes me wonder, like, do they, like, why would they, like, the Cutie Marks bestow the talent? Like, wouldn't it just be cosmetic? Like, that's kind of weird how that works. It's, like, never really explained. Because if that's the case, if someone came up with a spell that could alter your Cutie Mark, then you could literally just change your talent on the fly if you knew how to do it. Like, if you knew how to do a spell that changed your Cutie Mark. Like, you wake up and like, say, the job related to your Cutie Mark isn't very well needed in the economy. You're like, well, shit. And you change your Cutie Mark to say something that is very well required. You're like, well, I'm now gonna be rich forever. Also, shoes are canon, by the way. Wait, she doesn't know what it is, but she read about it in a book. Are you fucking kidding me? That doesn't make sense. Did she say something to that effect in the English as well, or is that just the Japanese fucking up? Like, people die when they are killed. Because I'm pretty sure Twilight has photographic memory. Cutie disease? Paleopony. That still fucking kills me. Calling to exhibit all those talents. But that means it's a brain disease, which means she's dead. She's dead. The only cure is the removal of the brain. Or a lobotomy. I'll get my hook. What the? What? Okay, fuck you, Japan. Other languages exist. How does a fleur-de-lis mean speaking noble class? In the English, it made her speak French, which of course to someone from a hick upbringing who speaks like this and lives on a farm, that's pretty fucking fancy. Like, does Japan just hate other countries? Like, whenever there should be them chim chimmery, chim chiru. Whenever there should be someone speaking another language or referencing another country, they're like, oh, that's just in Japan, a different part of Japan where they speak fancy and have loads of money. And it's like, also, if Applebloom loses, that's gonna fucking hurt. That's the reason why you wear chest pads for when you fence. It's divine punishment! It's divine punishment. Celestia got angry and called down the wrath of God. Everybody panic! Man, I didn't know these guys are being racist again. Yeah, she's about to figure out that the Earth revolves around the sun, not the other way around. We cannot allow this heresy. That begs the question. Does Celestia really raise the sun, or is she just rotating the planet? Because that would explain why, really, there's only her needed. I don't know. But then you've also got Twilight fucking it up. Maybe Twilight actually did move the moon and sun. Like, and she didn't really understand what was going on, and she fucked it up. Gosh. This episode is completely and totally just Zecora being the magical Negro. And there's not even me being like magical Negro is a real writing convention. Okay, that's not me being like racist or anything. That's what it's called. It's where it's in a story where a black guy shows up, yeah, or a black girl, whichever, shows up, and a lot of time they're old as well. Like Morgan Freeman and Bill Cosby and places like that. Like they're just wise old black men who bring in like wisdom that the silly white protagonist would never know. And it's kind of reverse racism. Like it's racist in that it's trying not to be racist, which is weird. Like, you know the answer to this problem is this ancient thing I learned on the streets of Harlem. Like, that's always what it is. It's like, I learned this in the streets. And it's applied right to your white cracker-ass problem. Also, what is your talent? Being a hurricane? Talents reveal could grant me what I desired. See, that doesn't even fucking make sense! I fucked it up! It should be Heart's Desire. Heart's Desire makes sense with all of those lines. Nom 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 nom. Delicious. Daijobu. Daijobu is like my favorite phrase. Like, are you okay? Daijobu. Little Applebloom, you are banned from my room. Except for special occasions. Applebloom! I like my version of this letter better than the one I said at the start of the episode. I like my version a lot better. And don't give yourself cutie AIDS. P.S. Luna don't know, but cutie AIDS is definitely a thing. You might want to get yourself tested. I saw what you did. Now we're gonna completely forget that lesson. And yeah. I didn't even need to make the joke. They did it themselves. We killed Twilight Sparkle. Cutie marks in murder. That raises the question, what if your cutie mark is murder? What if your special talent is murdering? Like, you would never know until you actually murder someone. Oh, pony music, fuck's sake. Holy shit, they actually acknowledge the English. They won't acknowledge French, but they'll acknowledge English. I don't understand anything the word is saying, but I think it says, bomb at the Japanese because we hated them, so we should have hated them. Holy fuck, that's a new ending. That's a new ending animation. Like before it was like, my quality. Like it was like a shitty image with a scrolling text, and then a small box around like a clip show of the season. Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna close that. Also, fun facts, like just in case you didn't know, which you probably do know, if you're watching this and you obviously have some head for Japanese dubbing or anime, the Japanese don't give two fucks about spoilers. I think I've said this before, but the Japanese don't give half a shit about spoilers. So they will spoil an entire game, an entire movie, and an entire TV series for themselves, and they won't care. Because I guess for them it's more the journey and not the destination. But to be honest, if I lived in Japan, I would have to never touch the Japanese internet. Because someone would completely spoil something and I'd be like, oh, you fucker! You son of a bitch! I wanted to play that! And then everyone else would be like, yo, bro, why are you so mad? It is about the journey, not the destination. And then I'd be sad because they'd be right, because culturally, that's what you do in Japan. I mean, that's just wise words, about the journey and not destination. And now for slightly less serious... Oh, hit the microphone. Now for slightly less serious thing. Man with hole in pocket feel cocky all day. And that is your wisdom with Nozz for the day. Cutie Pox. I think I've basically said everything I wanted to say about Cutie Pox. Like, I think I said majority of it in the first, because, like, as I said I didn't remember much of it, but then as I started speaking, I started remembering more and more about it, and I really like this episode, because, like, well, I like this episode in a vacuum, because, because it is part of the Cutie Mark Crusaders realizing that, them, trying to get their cutie marks by just throwing themselves at everything and anything, is not really the way to go about it. It's one of those lessons, but the thing is, that whole lesson, I think it happens maybe once or twice more in the season, and then it doesn't really kick in and take and actually influence their characters until mid-season 3, if I recall correctly, maybe early season 3. Season 3 is a fucking short season. It's like fucking 13 episodes. So, like, maybe if the change was, if, like, or maybe they said, like, or maybe if it was less, like, let's just try and get her marked by throwing ourselves at everything, and it was less, like, that sort of desperation, and it turned into more of a, we enjoy doing this, you know? Because if it was, because I think that would be a fun way to take it, like, they stopped being so, like, let's get our cutie marks by doing this crazy batshit insane thing. It's gonna be tons of fun. And they have tons of fun, but when they don't get the cutie marks, yeah, or they narrowly escape dying, which I guess is fun because it releases endorphins when you don't die. They get all sad. I think maybe if they instead shifted their focus to, let's do this crazy thing because it's fucking fun and crazy. And if we get our cutie marks out of it, then, hey, Bruce a bonus. You know, because what happens when one of them gets their cutie mark and the other one doesn't? Because everyone has different cutie marks. So one of them is going to get theirs first. When that one gets their cutie mark, are they just going to kick her out and be like, yo, fuck you. Nope, cutie mark stage is now duo. Fuck you. Get out. Fucking cutie mark counter. Ah! Like, you know, it's like, it's just a thing that doesn't seem very planned out. Very well planned out. Anyway, everybody, I've been rambling for a long-ass time. This is how you know I like the episode, because I have lots of stuff to say about it. Or, alternatively, it's a way to know I really fucking hate the episode, but whatever, bro. Most of the time, if I don't like an episode, I won't talk for long on it. But, either way, as always, I am Nozzovix. If you like this, if this is the first thing you've watched, then, I've got a full playlist. I've done every fucking Japanese episode up to this point, and I release one every week. I do Nozz Reacts, I also do Let's Plays on this channel, so, you know, go watch some of them as well. They're really fun. If you just want more of me talking, which, you know, is sometimes fun. Some of you find that fun. Please find that fun. Please be excited. Remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. I will see you next week for more of this, and most importantly, I will see you around it. Drop the spaghetti. Scoot, scoot. You gotta scoot, scoot on your face. Oh my, what happened to her wings? What happened to her wings? Like,